Hello, Adam Bazalgette here, founder of Scratch Golf Academy. Why keeping your arms straight through impact is a key to a great golf swing. We'll look at why it is. There's two reasons. We'll give you some pitfalls, reasons that people are unable to do, and then I'll give you a great drill or a great way to work on this at the end. So what does this keeping the arm straight through impact achieve? Well, it really achieves two things. Number one, if you use something like a bucket or anything at your house there, put the club up against it and apply pressure to the club shaft till the shaft is bending, you will see it is a lot easier, a lot more effective applying pressure when there's firmness in the arms. If your arms are like that, it doesn't work too well. The other thing, of course, is your arms basically, because the club isn't going to change length, the arms basically comprise the width or the radius of your swing. And if they're, as so many people are, unstable and changing width and spreading apart through impact, your repeatability is never going to be as good. Let's have a quick look at a pro. We'll flesh this out just a little bit because there's a few details that need touched on, then we'll get out again. Adam Scott here, ball striker supreme. So here he's hitting a short iron. Let's have a look. He shifts his weight nicely. In come the arms. Now, in reality, both arms are fully straight roughly in this area. Do you see how the club is right between his hands and both arms are fully straight? But what we're saying at impact is the arms are straight enough, or the left arm straight, but the arm straight, there's no change in space here. The arms are stable. Certainly there's just a little bit left of that bend there again before you get to impact. We'll see this in our drill, but the arms are near enough straight, and most importantly, they're strong, they're stable, they're not spreading apart. ScratchGolfAcademy.com is my home website. If you ever want to go there, there's all sorts of video courses and things you might enjoy there. Plus, we've got the Scratch Golf Academy app. Okay, let's talk about it. So three common reasons that I see as a golf teacher that cause people to break their arms down through impact. There's doubtless many more than these, but these are three biggies. Number one on my list, releasing the club early, the radius gets too wide. You're now in danger of hitting the ground behind the ball. Usually when someone does this, their weight's too far back. And the mind just makes subconscious adjustments. It doesn't just hit fat shot after fat shot. So some people straighten up their body and keep their arms pretty stable, maybe the best of choices, but many people instinctively, to avoid hitting the ground behind it, start to hedge, shorten the radius of their swing. So that would be probably number one on my list. Next thing, I see a lot of golfers whipping through the ball. Their body's not moving very effectively. They haven't really moved in an athletic way. So as the club whips by them, the arms just crumple up against the body like that. They're not moving sufficiently. They're not transferring energy to the club. We're going to get into that in our drill. Let's look here at number three, then I'll give you some drills and thoughts as to how to work on this. Number three reason on my list, steepness. If the club is designed to swing roughly in this area, somewhere near your trail arm, bicep, closer to your right leg, once the club gets over here, it is always swinging down more severely. This is directly down. And once that thing starts to crash down, you're either smashing into the ground or you have to create space. Again, some people lift up, but so many people start to bend their arms. So staying on plane, this isn't a lesson about that. In other words, if you film yourself and you're in a pretty steep angle, you need to address that first. Several stages here of this drill, if you like. So number one, literally make a golf grip with no club and just practice cracking your arms together. I can actually feel my body vibrate a little bit as I do that. Pushing them together with some pop and some energy. Next, of course, you want to try it with a golf club, a 9-iron, something short like that is a good idea. Mini swings, popping those together. Now, as we start to work on this, as we showed you with the pro video, roughly in here is where both wrists and arms are completely straight. So we're going to hit some short shots and stop there, and I'm going to try to feel that same thing. Let's flesh this out, then we'll talk about how to apply this to your big swing. So little baby swing here, right like that. Now it's critical when you do this drill that you pay attention to where you are. You know, I've taught golf for decades, and I am telling you, somewhere north of 95% of people, when they do the drill, the only thing they notice is the golf ball. The club could be in a completely different position from what they're practicing. They're just absorbed with outcome and the flight of it. Don't be that person. Obviously, you're going to notice the outcome. Be the sort of golfer that can really master this thing and really be in touch with what their body's doing. And I'm feeling, as I'm doing that, the energy, the weight of the club at speed pushing away from me as my arms do that. I feel that push there. And of course, as we showed you, you're going to have to feel a little bit of body rotation there as you go, so the arms are more in front of you. So I feel like I move my body and I pop those arms nice and straight like that. Now, if you look at a great golf swing in slow motion, what you're going to find is you're going to see this, but at some point the body's stabilizing. It's done its job for the most part now, and the golf club will snap past the hands a little bit. So if you do this drill, it's hard to overdo the drill too much, but if you just do it and do it and do it, and then you go to try to hit a big swing, it's a little bit of, hey, this is one thing. When I try to create some speed and energy in the club, it's another. So mix and match a handful of those, then make some slightly bigger swings, feeling this, but allowing the energy of the club to pop past you a little bit. There, I feel it go a little bit. And mix and match some big swings and back to the drill. If you master this, if you get better at your impact position, start to transfer energy to the club and stable arms, I guarantee you'll be a better ball striker.